All right, today I have a sponsored request for Ren. Hi, Ren. I don't know much about this person, but looking at the video I'm going to react to, it has 61 million views 2 years ago. So I think must have been viral then, and I missed the trend. So I don't know if I've heard this before. I'm excited. It looks like there's like a lyric video as well. Looks like this is 9 minutes long. Pretty long for a song, but maybe the video is really entertaining or something. Sometimes these music videos tell you a whole story. Sometimes songs are just long. So anyway, if you would like this request, as you can see, is on my form. It's going to be right here. Someone put it in my form. Someone says, the song performance art piece is Hi Ren. They want my professional opinion on an artist named Ren. Okay, they liked my Cat Stevens video originally, and they're a child of the 60s, teenagers of the 70s, just like my parents, by the way. Okay, so this is where this comes from, and see, once it's done, we're going to mark this green, just like all my other green completed requests, and if you want to be on this list, fill out this form under request form, because if you just drop it in my comments, I'm probably going to lose it. If you just send a PayPal, at least if you put in the line of the PayPal what you want me to react to, at least I can then like, okay, they're sending something, but please fill out the form as well, because I cross-reference like the PayPals with this. As you can see, you can also just not donate at all, which is fine. These are all just like someone's opinion, someone just giving me hints on like stuff to listen to in the future, and I also appreciate that. But I'm going to honor all my donators first, so I'm going to get through this list here, and I kind of compiled it on this thing the other day because it was like over half of these are done now, and then I just did the King of Trees, and now I need to do a few more things to catch up, and then we're going to go on to more paid requests which came in last night. So okay, let's fire through. Hi Ren, let's go. I guess, okay, good, it's at the beginning.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, aren't you pleased to see me? It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill.
Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect, you're always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy.
Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help.
You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see. You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere.
Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ran, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it.
Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material.
Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore.
Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mustopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired by me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a coimated different side. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room. into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Wow, that's so good. I really love that. I was like captivated the entire 9 minutes. I was just like, wow. So he has this like falsetto voice. Hoo-hoo! First of all, I just want to point out that when something's really good, like when the music's good, he doesn't need anything but the acoustic guitar. He doesn't need a percussion and a bassist and like synthesizers and a beat. He doesn't need it. He just has his really nice melodies. So obviously you have the beginning is his very falsetto voice, and then he goes into his like very schizophrenic voices, which are portrayed very differently. So I like that as someone who's a thespian myself. I really like any sort of dramatic vulnerability in singing. I like when people are very committed to the story they're telling, which he was telling his own story. And his voices were, it's almost like partly was a half rap. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Hamilton, honestly, like Lin-Manuel Miranda, the Broadway musical. Certain way, sometimes when he would like kind of sing rap, it was like kind of like that Hamilton style of sing rap. So that reminded me of that, and just having like really nice long phrases, more kind of like rap verses, I guess. But he just did a really good job of going back and forth between the voices in his head. And then, of course, the song intensified. And then, of course, when he like finally stood up, it was very strong because in the beginning he's wheeled in. So you don't even know if he can even walk, right? Well, I didn't know because it's my first time video seeing him. So when he stood up, I'm like, oh, he can stand. I was like, that's cool. But I was like it was very empowering, I guess, at that moment. And then, of course, he finishes the verse. And then when he puts down the guitar and just continues speaking to the camera, it's very emotionally striking. It's extremely vulnerable, and it means a lot. And I like what he's saying. And I was reading a bit on the video's description that he had chronic illness and really suffered for lots of his life. So I do think it shows his resilience that he was able to turn that bad experience into this beautiful piece of art. And I really like that he's, I like the guitar, the way he plays it. I like the way he sings overall. And I like that he uses his voice in many different ways. Like when he finally did stand up and was singing, that's why I said he was in that heavier mixed voice. It had more ring to it, more forwardness versus like the more rappy voice he did during the conversation with the kind of like schizophrenia, I'm assuming, characters like going back and forth talking to each other. So yeah, that's beautiful. I'm so glad someone recommended that because I never saw it, and somehow that has 61 million views and I missed it. So I'm like, hey, love when I get recommended something that definitely I would like. But as you can see, I was like very drawn in. I'd say this is something I like a lot because you guys are always probably wondering, what is Erica's musical taste? What does she like? I have a very wide musical taste, as you guys have seen, because I do love so many Beatles songs, but then I also like some jam bands, and some jam bands I don't really like, and it just depends on the song. But yeah, it's a wide variety, but this particularly connected with me for many reasons, but I think mainly because it was telling a real story, and I love true stories. Like I love hearing struggles. And I love that he was very captivating as a performer, because the whole time I couldn't take my eyes off of him. I was just like, what's he going to say next? So I'm very impressed with that. So thank you for the reaction request donation, and just that this being my friend in order to recommend that in the first place, because you kind of knew what I would like. Now we get to mark this green. Isn't that very fulfilling, everybody? I also even have a little drop down, like I've completed it. That was supposed to turn it green automatically, but I couldn't figure out the macro. Okay, we have lots of stuff coming up on Erica Reacts that I will be recording soon. So thank you for tuning in. And like I said, I will get through things in time. Just be patient. I don't know if you saw my recent post, but I am a very busy working single mom. So I fit in these YouTube videos now in between all my other stuff. And I love it, by the way. I love it, love it, love it. It gives me so much passion and pleasure in life. Like, it just gives me like something to look forward to. Like, oh, when I have that break, I'm going to record a YouTube video. Okay. Like, it actually makes me really happy to do this. And then it's just nice seeing my channel grow and all these new subscribers. And then like, therefore I get new requests and it gets more eclectic, because my channel really started out with like Fish and then Billy Strings, kind of jam bands. And then I kind of went to Grateful Dead. And then I went into the Beatles. And then like, the channel really started growing at that point. And I started reaching a bunch of different people. Then I got the Warning people. Now I'm getting into the Bandmade people. And then now I'm into Steely Dan, and we did Chicago, and like, so like I'm just kind of diverging into all directions. And that this Ren, for example, is like so different than the other directions. And yesterday I did a Sarah Bareilles, which is like a musical theater. So that's back in my kind of wheelhouse. So I'm just really happy that the channel is becoming so diverse in terms of the types of music I'm reacting to. So please, thank you for requesting, and I'm looking forward to the next video I record. Thank you. Bye.